The Midnight Cradle. In the quiet village of Nyamik, where the night seemed darker and the silence heavier, the villagers whispered about a chilling sight. It was said that if you were awake at midnight, you might hear the soft hum of a lullaby carried on the wind. But what made their blood run cold was the source of the song, the ghost of a mother who had passed away, yet returned to nurse her child. Amora, a young widow, had died in childbirth, leaving behind her infant daughter, Kina. The villagers mourned her loss, but none could shake the eerie feeling that her spirit lingered. Strange things began to happen. Every night, just as the moon reached its peak, Kina's cries would cease abruptly, replaced by the soothing sound of a mother's voice. One night, curious and afraid, the village elder, Nana Oba, decided to find the truth. She crept towards Amora's old hut, heart pounding in her chest. Peering through the window, she saw a shadowy figure cradling the child. The figure was Amora, her eyes hollow, her skin pale as the moonlight, and yet there was an unearthly beauty to her. As Nana Oba watched, frozen in fear, Amora's form began to fade. But before she vanished, her head turned slowly towards the window. Her gaze met Nana Oba's, and her lips curled into a sorrowful smile. "She is still mine," Amora whispered, her voice echoing softly through the still air. The elder fled, her feet barely touching the ground as she ran back to the village. The next day, she gathered the villagers, telling them what she had seen. Fear gripped their hearts, but so did pity. They decided to hold a ceremony to help Amora's spirit find peace. That night, as the villagers gathered around a roaring fire, they prayed for Amora's soul. As the flames flickered and danced, a gust of wind swept through, carrying the faint strains of a lullaby. Then, silence. Kina never cried in the night again, and the villagers knew that Amora had finally found rest. But in the deepest hours of the night, some claimed they could still hear a distant song, a mother's love echoing through eternity.